So we are at that time of the year in which I have the very difficult task of curating the best and the worst films of the year that has been of 2024. But the unique thing that I have been doing for the past 2 years, and this is the third year, is that I have been, curating it by language. I do not, combine them into one list because I feel that every language should be given importance. And so here I am with my first list of 2024. Hi guys, this is Farhad and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. If you're new to this channel, then please smash that subscribe button now and remember to like and comment on the video. Liking and commenting helps fuel my YouTube algorithm. And today, just to start and kick off the list series that is there, I have come with my top Telugu films of 2024. Now, there are a few house rules here, okay? I haven't watched too many Telugu films, and so from the ones that I have watched, these are the ones that I find it best. This is rule number one. Rule number two is that none of these films are ranked in the video. Okay, so it's a free flowing video in which I have just classified them into the top list. I have not ranked them necessarily. Third thing is that any of these films that are included in this list may or may not be included in the best films of the year list. So it's a relative list. This is a very important thumb rule here. It's a relative list. So the argument should not be that, oh, he did not include XYZ, film in, another language, but he's included this in Telugu. So that cannot be the argument, and this applies for all the other languages also, vice versa also. These are some of the thumb rules before I start, and I have my notebook here ready, to take it off. And I have a list of 6 films, which also tells you that the Telugu film industry, for me, quality wise, may or may not have been as good as some of the other industries this year. If you remove that one beast, that ROI that it has produced, which I have included in the list as well. But other than that, it's actually been a decent year, I would say. It's not been a horrible bad year. It's been a decent year for the Telugu film industry. So let's get started, enough of chit chatting. I have a list of 6 here. Which one should we start with? Let's get the biggies out of the way first. There are a couple of biggies here, and then there are a couple of interesting anecdotes as well. Interesting films that may be in the commercial space, but I'll keep it at the end of the video. So watch it till the end. Also, the list is available in the link in the description below. So if you have any doubts about what the films are, you can refer to that in the description box. First thing, let's start with the elephant in the box, Pushpa 2 The Rule. Pushpa 2 The Rule, I know many will contest saying, oh, it's not a great film, but I had a good time. It was an entertaining film at the end of the day, and it did work for me. Yes, there were flaws. I mean, there were writing flaws, but this character of Pushpa was so powerful that it overpowered the script in a good way for me. I mean, many may find this very thing problematic, or this very thing tacky, but no, for me it definitely did work. So Pushpa 2 The Rule definitely makes it to my top Telugu films list this year. The next film is another film which is in the big space that is there. It is Kalki 2898 AD, the Prabhas and Amitabh Bachchan starrer. This film started on a lowish note in the first hour, with the introduction of the main character. There were a lot of problems that I felt. But the film progressively got better with the mythological anecdotes that were there, coupled with a wonderful, stellar performance by Mr. Amitabh Bachchan at the age of 82. I think he was smashing, and the way they linked it to the Mahabharata, I really loved it. The VFX and all was still good, better than Prabhas's previous film, that was the Adipurush, but Kalki 2898 AD, the vision did show, and for that it makes it to my top Telugu list of 2024. Now there are a couple of smaller films that are there. Definitely it's still in the commercial space, make no mistake about it. One came at the start of the year, and let's begin with that. The first film that came out in 2024 from the Telugu market was Hanuman, and it is the start of the show by Prashant Verma, who will be curating some of the other films of this universe, and it again had a mythological touch to it that I really liked. It seamlessly tied a superhero genre with the mythological elements, which is such an interesting anecdote here, that Hanuman makes it, or Hanuman should I say, makes it to the top Telugu film list of 2024. The other one came sometime in the middle of the year, I think it came in the third quarter, or was it the second quarter? It was the third quarter, probably. The film that I'm talking about is a sequel here. It's a sequel to a film that I absolutely had adored previously. It is Mathu Vadalara 2, which was absolutely a hilarious ride. It may not have been as good as the first part, I must admit, but it still, managed to tickle my funny bone, and it definitely makes it to the top films of 2024 in the Telugu section, the Telugu language. Now, there are two films that are remaining, and arguably these are the two best films coming from the Telugu market that I have watched this year. Remember, this is a personal list. I may not have watched some of the other films that are there, and you could definitely recommend me those films in the comment section on which are the films that would list down. But then these are two important films that absolutely nailed it for me from the Telugu film industry. The first one is the Nani starrer Saripota Sanivaram, or Surya's Saturday, you can say. It has a very super unique kind of a concept of a man with anger management issues, who can only vent out his anger on one day of the week, and it stars an informed Nani, and I think he does a staggering job. I think he was outstanding in this film, Nani, and I think it was such a fun ride, but the performance of the film also came from SJ Surya. I think SJ Surya was outstanding in that negative role that is there, and I had a blast watching this film. One of my favorite Telugu films from this year, make no mistake about it. It is Saripoda Sanivaram, which is starring Nani and SJ Surya in the lead. Highly recommended. I think it's streaming on Netflix. Do check it out if you haven't. This now has to be my favorite Telugu film of 2024. If there was this one choice that I had, just one, then it would be this film that is there that I'm going to be naming. It is Lucky Bhaskar, starring Dulquer Salman, in an outstanding performance this year. It is based on a scam that took place, a fictional scam that took place in the year 1992, and it's linked to that Harshad Mehta story. Of course, the link is the name of the characters are different, but it's very well tied up. Every time you think that, Bhaskar is going to get caught, there's a twist. And there's another twist, that fuels the narrative ahead. It's a very intelligently penned screenplay, and it goes on to be one of my favorite, if not the favorite, one of the favorite films that I have watched from the Telugu film industry, So that's it. That's the list then. I had 6 films here. I haven't watched too much of Telugu films this year, I must admit. So I apologize if I've missed out on a few names like Gami or DJ Tillu Square, I think was the film that had released a sequel to that. I did not watch that as well. Some of the noteworthy names that I may have missed out is KA also, or Ka, if you would say, or some of Sundaram, some of the others names that I haven't, gotten to watch them. So I apologize for missing out on them, but you can let me in the comments know on which are the films that I must watch and where are they available, which OTTs are they available in. But that is it from my end. The entire list you'll find on my site, Popcorn Reviews with a double S, along with the detailed reviews of every film that is there in this list. So do check that out. I've left the link in the description box. Also, remember to like the video, comment on which are your favorite films from this, or if there are anything missing, as I said, subscribe and share this video with your friends and family. Let's grow this Digi family together. Also, you can follow me on different social media platforms platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Letterboxd. I do not end up make a video on everything that I write, but I do, write a lot. So you can, definitely keep an update on whatever latest reviews that are out, on my site through my social media platforms as well. I'll see you again positively tomorrow with another list. Till then, take care of yourselves and stay tuned for which is the next list in the list series that is there. It's going to be a very rapid series, one after the other. So stay tuned to that and keep showering your love on all these videos. Thank you so much for all your love and support. Cheers.